Hello everyone and welcome back to PhytoPathoVerse. I'm Malini, molecular plant pathologist with a motto to make plant pathology easy. So today we will discuss the key discoveries of pathogens, microorganisms and other entities in plant pathology. To start with, we have bacteria. Now bacteria are the single-celled prokaryotic microorganisms and they were discovered by Anton von Leeuwenhoek from dental plaque or human tooth. Okay. Next we can see bacteriophage. Bacteriophage are the viruses that infect bacteria, discovered by F. W. Twert and F. Harrell. Next, Bdellovibrio. Bdellovibrio are the bacteria which parasitizes on another bacteria, discovered by H. Stolp. Next, cyanophages. Cyanophages are the viruses that infect algae, discovered by Schefferman and Morris. Okay. Point 5, serial 5, we have mycoviruses. Now mycoviruses are the types of viruses which infect fungi. Myco means mushroom, right? And virus means virus. So the viruses which infect fungi, discovered by Michael Hollings. Next, flagellated protozoa. So protozoa are the single-celled eukaryotic microorganisms. In bacteria we saw they are single-celled prokaryotic microorganisms, whereas protozoa are the single-celled but eukaryotic microorganisms. Now flagellated protozoa are discovered by Lafont. Next, mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza is the association, symbiotic association between what? Fungi and roots of higher plants. It was discovered by A.B. Frank. Next, L-form bacteria. L-form bacteria are the cell wall deficient variant of bacteria. So yes, they are actually bacteria, but they are cell wall deficient, a different variant of bacteria we get to see. And they can be either spheroplast and protoplast. Okay, spheroplast in case of gram-negative bacteria and protoplast in case of gram-positive bacteria. It was discovered by Kleinberger Nobel. Next, mycoplasma or PPLO. PPLO is what? Pleuropneumonia-like organism, discovered by Knockert and Rocks. Next, phytoplasma or MLO. MLO means mycoplasma-like organism, discovered by Doi et al. Next, spiroplasma. Spiroplasma was discovered by Davis et al. Okay. Now this mycoplasma, phytoplasma and spiroplasma, they are similar, right? So what is the difference that we can see here? So mycoplasma are a diverse genus of wall-less bacteria, okay, many of which are animal pathogens. But what happens to phytoplasma? Phytoplasma are specific to plants, means they are plant specific obligate parasites, but they cannot be cultured, okay, which in turn we get to see in spiroplasma. They are also wall-less, but they can be cultured and they have a unique shape called corkscrew shape in case of spiroplasma, and they can be cultured artificially. Okay. Coming to rickettsia. So rickettsia are the obligate intracellular parasites in certain arthropods like fleas, ticks, lice, mites, and it causes plant diseases such as Pierce's disease of grapevine. Okay, next, rickettsia, it was discovered by H.T. Ricketts. Next, RLO means rickettsia-like organism. It was discovered by Windsor and Black. The rest, these are the entities. Okay, entities means what? They are neither living nor non-living, right? We cannot consider them or categorize it into a specific group, so we call them entity. Okay, viruses was discovered by Bejanek. Viroid. Now, viroid are what? They are they don't have the protein code or capsid that we get to see in virus, right? So viroid was discovered by Denier and Raymer. Next, we have one term called virusoid. So virusoid, even they don't have a protein code. But then what is the difference between viroid and virusoid, right? So viroid are self-replicating RNA molecules, whereas virusoid, they require the help of a helper virus to replicate. Okay, that is the difference between viroid and virusoid. So virusoid was discovered by Hasselhoff and Simons. I'd like to add one more point here. Look, before anybody point it out that virusoid is not discovered by Hasselhoff and Simons but by any other scientist, it can be Randall's, J.W. Randall's. I can write it down with a slash, that is J.W. Randall's. Okay, in 1981. But if you follow a book, if you Google it, like who discovered the virusoid, you will get the answer as J.W. Randall's in 1981. But if you follow a book, for example, any reference book like Manoj Kumar Yadav or Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya or even M.K. Khokkar or S.S. Sharma, you will get to see virusoid was discovered by Hasselhoff and Simons. They have mentioned this name. Okay, but if you Google it, it will come Randall. So I would prefer the book one, but you can follow a single source for that. Okay, coming to this satellite virus. It was discovered by Casanis. Again, there is very similar thing between virusoid and satellite virus, which is what? Both require the help of a helper virus for its replication. But virusoid, they don't have a protein code, whereas satellite virus, they have a protein code called capsid. Next, prions. Prions are the abnormal folded protein and it only infects animals. Okay, it was discovered by Prosener. The last but not the least, that is plant pathogenic nematode. It was discovered by John Needham. Okay, so since we have learned this once, now I would like to do a different approach this time, and it's time for revision. So what I will do, I will hide the answer. Okay, like this. I will hide the answer, means the names of the discoverers, and we will try to guess them correctly together. Okay, let's see how it works. For bacteria, it was discovered by, you can guess with me, or if you already know. Okay, it was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Let's see if we have done it right. Yes, it's Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Next, bacteriophage, discovered by Twort, right? Twort and Herel. Okay. Next, Batelovibrio, discovered by Stolp. Correct. Next, Cyanophages, discovered by Schafferman and Morris, right? I remember one of the names, okay? Cyanophages, discovered by Schafferman and Morris. Mycovirus by Michael Hollings. That's right. Why it's moving up? Okay. Flagellated protozoa by Lefont. Correct. Next, mycorrhiza by Frank. Yes. L-form bacteria by Klingberger Novel. Yes, that's correct. Next, mycoplasma by Nockert and Rocks. Yes. Phytoplasma by Doi et al. Correct again. Spiroplasma by Davis et al. Yes. Rickettsia by Ricketts. It has some initials, I don't remember. Yes, H.T. Ricketts. Next, RLO. RLO by, it was Windsor and Black. Yes. Now coming to the entities. Okay. So for virus, it was discovered by Beijerinck. Yes. Viroid by Dayenier and Framer. Yes. Virusoid by, I like to prefer what I see in book, that is Simons. Hesloff and Simons. Next, satellite virus by Kazanis. Yes. Prions by Prusiner. Yeah. Last, plant pathogenic nematode by Needham. John Needham. Let's delete it. Yes, John Needham. Correct. So I guess we have made all the correct choices, right? Good for me. Okay. So, alright, we have done a great job learning something new today all together. And for those who already knew the concepts, I hope this served as a good revision. Okay, and a big thank you to everyone who helps correct my mistakes. I have been notified about the earlier few of the mistakes that I did. It was very silly somewhere, but I can see like the vertifolia effect which I got to see yesterday, and it was due to horizontal resistance, but by mistake I mentioned it as vertical resistance, which was wrong. Again, I got to see a few more mistakes. It happens sometimes, but I am very thankful to the ones who point out for me. It will be helpful not only for me but also the others. So yes, I truly value your feedback, as learning never stops, right? Also, I like to add, I always share a copy of whatever we discuss. So please find the attached file in the description. It will surely help for the revision purpose. So that's all for today. I will be back soon with something new and exciting. Until then, keep learning, keep growing. See ya.